press with all his might. He's the Shark! He's the Shark!
The Shark, as in Nick the Shark Schultz, who along with the freshman from Croatia would face the defending national champions. The duo would find themselves one serve away from the doubles victory.
Before the match, we knew that those guys are ranked number 2 in the country, won like several national championships, so we played our best tennis that day, me and Nick.
I've never beaten that team. Even when I played with Jonas, and I knew they were a great team. I didn't know they ranked that high, but I did know they won the national championship last year, so obviously I knew they were legit.
Before the Rebs could rely on the power of Schultz, they needed a clutch shot from the veteran, William Kahlberg.
So good!
Felt really good to make that shot right there in that moment.
We barely made any mistakes at all, really, and for him to cap the match off with just a great shot like that, it's just an awesome feeling.
The singles would start off in familiar territory for the Rebs, with both courts 1 and 2 claiming first set victories.
Schultz and Lindmark, they've been winning a lot. And I think it gives the team a lot of confidence to have these guys up top. You can't help but look up at the scoreboard sometimes, and if they see that they're winning, that gives them a lot of confidence as well.
That confidence was evident on court 3, where Gustav Hansen would take the first singles match of the day. Not to be outdone on court 6, the sophomore from Portugal would bring the Rebels 1 match away from the victory over Tennessee.
One of the best feelings of playing college tennis is when you win and you look at the crowd and everyone is like so passionate about this sport and so passionate about the university. It's unbelievable.
With the sun setting and the pressure rising on court 2, junior Stefan Lindmark found himself in the spotlight with 1 more point to clinch the match.
So good!
It's really hard to describe. It feels like you're so intense, and like as soon as you win, you just like go from 100 to 0. I just kind of let everything go, and it just feels so good.
He just loves to be in that environment where the pressure is on and the spotlight is on him, and that's when he rises and he thrives in that environment.
I don't really feel that I'm a hero of any kind. I'm out there and trying to do, my thing, for the team. So that I win, I just feel like I did my part. That's it.
What's up, Rebel Nation? Big win for us last night, but it's time to put that behind us and get back to work. Let's go train. It's just been a real blessing to be able to be back here and do it all over again. And I'm going to treat this like this is the my last run around, and I just really make the most of it and try really embrace every second that I'm out there and just really appreciate it and just try to let it all sink in and try cherish that moment with me for a very long time. I was actually at Proud Larry's a couple of days ago, and there was a person on the recruiting visit, and her mom asked me, what do you think, being kind of a foreigner and this not being your home, what do you think of Oxford, as a place to send your child away from home? And I said, well, I can't guarantee you everything, but the one thing I can give you my honest word of, I can guarantee you, is that Oxford, Mississippi will be the most homely feel you can get away from home. All right, Rebel Nation, we're here. It's time to take the shades off and get to work.
All right, we'll go straight into singles. Make a first serve, Nick can operate for you. If you're 1 foot close to that ball, does it come back? Schultz, go get this ball, dude. Don't get away from the net. Get up there. But you did everything you do to get it. That's what we want. That's a nice close, and you stayed low, too. Hey, way to make a play. Yes, I like it. That's what I'm talking about.
While springtime in Oxford represents new beginnings, for seniors Nick Schultz and William Kahlberg, today would symbolize the final chapter of a 4-year journey. One final kiss to the crowd, and a final wave goodbye. True to past performances, Nick Schultz would leave his mark early, serving Kentucky their first doubles loss of the day.
I played doubles with Nick on his senior day. I mean, that's his weekend. It's incredible. I mean, to be a part of his basically Ole Miss career, it's really amazing.
I'm just happy I was able to share that moment with a guy that young, because I know wins like that is great for the future of Rebel tennis.
We're just so tough to get 4 points off of in the singles, and if we take the doubles, I just truly think we can beat anybody in the country.
After a Schultz and Babich victory, all eyes turned to Court 3, where Kentucky was a serve away from tying the doubles point. A strong serve from Kentucky tied the match, creating high drama on Court 2.
This is our guy right here. Let's get him right now. Aggressive on the returns. If we get a second serve look, let's go up. Put some pressure on this game. Focus on these first 2 points of the game. Let's try to get one of them. Try to get into this game, all right? Take it right here. Get some looks at second serve and go after it. Let's get it right now. Let's get it, boys.
After reaching a tiebreaker, the Swedish duo found themselves with a chance to clinch at 7-6 and an opportunity to send the Cats to the locker room down at the break.
I knew we just needed like 1 or 2 points to get the momentum back in the crowd, because the crowd was really good, and that's what happened, and that kind of got us on a roll.
Almost like everyone in the crowd is really going, they're really into it, like into the match. So amazing how much help they can get, like how much help they give you.
Listen, we made him play, we scrapped some points out, we enjoyed the big moments, and that's what it's gonna take to win this match. That was 1 point, guys. You know, we gotta stay hungry out there. If we stay hungry, we're gonna beat these guys. All right? No let-ups on any of these courts. Everybody take care of business and get to work here, boys. These guys need this win. We want this win. Let's do it for the seniors today, boys. Let's do this.
Senior William Kahlberg wouldn't waste any time, getting off to a fast start, winning his first set and providing a safety net for the Rebels.
Kick to his forehand, slice to his forehand, get the ball up on him, right? Get the ball up on him. Make the guy volley all the time if he comes in. Here we go, come on!
After Nick Schultz added a set of his own, all eyes focused on Court 4, where Vinod Gowda was 1 point away from a critical break.
Just know you're the better player, okay? All right, now you're in control. You got the break. All right, start applying the pressure. Decide right now that you're going to do it. Let's go.
Gowda would apply the pressure and go on to take the first set. But as the day wore on, the temperature elevated and the pressure began to rise on all courts.
That's all right inside the line.
It's in the line, man.
I could do it, I would.
Well, call it in.
I can't.
You have to.
I did not see it out.
It's a yellow ball.
It's inside the line. Hey, go.
behöver inte göra, tänk inte att du måste göra mer än vad du gör, Stefan. Bara håll dig så här, för han kan inte spela sån här tennis hela tiden.
Although the heroics would come from an unfamiliar face, the Rebels would get the break they needed.
You've done it a million times. Just be confident with it. You know, you're not going to move any extra. You're just going to hit the shot you're supposed to. And I like that you're over moving. That's perfect. I'd much rather you do that. Good job. Take care of business, buddy. Have some fun out here. Let's go.
Freshman Gray Hamilton would take care of business, winning the first SEC match of his career and bringing the Rebels 2 matches away from the victory over Kentucky.
At the same time as Nick and Willie are both playing their last home SEC matches, to get my first win at the same time as them, especially Nick and I finished actually within like the same 5 minutes. It's a crazy feeling to have him finish his career at the same time as I'm kind of starting mine. It's just like a really, really cool moment for me.
Hey, how awesome was it when you were just sliding it wide, had easy volley out? Do it again. Get a good angle, spread the court in the disc court, and you get a floating volley, play it in the open court. You got this, bud. Here we go. Let's go, senior. Let's get it done, buddy. Here we go.
After a Kentucky rally tied the game at deuce, the Shark had one more serve to finish his match and his home career as a Rebel.
I remember that very clearly. It was kind of a weird feeling because, you know, as I called the ball out, and I was celebrating, and then he was, you know, arguing the call at the referee. So then I first had to look at the referee and make sure that she didn't overrule my call, and then I could kind of celebrate. And I threw up the land shark.
Rebs. Nick. Go, buddy.
With a Schultz victory in the books, the Rebels would need one more match for a win over Kentucky. It would come down to Vinod Gowda in his moment to shine.
That's what you got to do. You never say die in the game. You just keep hanging around. Right? Stay on him. Right? Use your serve. If he gives you a ball in the middle, you attack him, okay? You make him make a quick move to the side and you take it to him. Let's go. Come on.
One final point for game, set, match.
I think that was really cool for Vinod, especially to show some, tribute to the seniors, to get it done for those guys. And it's just really nice for him to get that clinch, because I know how much it means to Vinod. And it's just really nice to see that guy just doing well, because he truly deserves it.
I just felt so happy, relieved. Won a huge match for the team, senior day. So I just did it for the team. Never thought about anything on myself or anything. I was just playing for the team. Well, I'm gonna remember this forever, clinching it on the senior day.
As soon as I put my fingerprint in the locker room, sensor to go in, it hit me, and I just started crying. I got emotional, and that's what it's about. And there it is.
Extremely emotional watching Willie and Nick today, senior day, their last match on the courts, and really both of them did just an outstanding job. Outstanding job. Great careers for them, and the tennis program is where it is today because of those two guys.
I mean, it's been really great. It's been a lot more than I was expecting it to be. Definitely something I will keep for the rest of my life. I mean, these 4 years is something I will never experience again, so I'll definitely miss it. I'm just really happy and fortunate that I've had this time here. Looking back, there's nothing I would do differently. Starting obviously with coming to Ole Miss, that was the main thing. But there comes a time when you have to move on and almost kind of give back. Whether it's just representing the school or working for the school or just being a good example of a product that this school can produce. And if I can be either of those things, then I know I was a great Rebel.